ChatGerry, Physics-Based Comparison of Blood Pressure Waves and Glucose Waves. Paper number 1350, September 7, 2025. Gerald C. Shu, EclaireMD Foundation. Category: Concepts. This article is part of my ongoing self-learning in internal medicine. Drawing from my training in mathematics and physics, I use wave theory to explain how blood pressure, BP, and glucose behave as dynamic oscillations rather than just static averages. Traditional medicine often reduces these measures to numbers, such as systolic, diastolic blood pressures or hemoglobin A1C value. While useful, these averages erase the true dynamics, the waveforms, frequencies, and long-term energy effects that drive chronic disease. Blood pressure waves. Each heartbeat generates a BP wave with a frequency around 1 Hz. About 60 beats per minute. These are rapid, high-frequency mechanical oscillations, shaped by sharp systolic upstrokes and reflections from arteries. Young blood vessels dampen these efficiently, but with age, arteries stiffen, and reflected waves return earlier, raising systolic load and stroke risk. Short-term BP behavior is elastic, but over decades, permanent stiffening introduces plasticity. Glucose waves. In contrast, glucose waves are slow. A single post-meal cycle lasts 2 to 4 hours, 0.0001 to 0.0003 Hz. Their shape is smoother, with gradual rises and falls. Damping happens through insulin and cells, absorbing glucose for energy or storage. In healthy people, the wave is controlled, but in diabetes, the damping weakens, leading to prolonged oscillations. Unlike BP, every glucose wave leaves behind some irreversible tissue damage, contributing to diabetes, retinal and neurological complications, cardiovascular disease, and kidney failure. Physics comparison. Frequency: BP is fast like a vibrating string. Glucose is slow like ocean tides. Waveform: BP is sharp with rich harmonics. Glucose is smooth with little harmonic content. Resonance: BP has mechanical resonance in arteries. Glucose aligns or misaligns with circadian rhythms. Damping: BP damping is viscoelastic, meaning it is time-dependent, and allows arteries to return toward their original state. Glucose damping is slower and delayed, and each wave leaves behind permanent damage. Plasticity: BP becomes plastic, with permanent damage developing over decades, while glucose shows plastic changes with almost every excursion. Clinical meaning: BP monitoring must occur over seconds to minutes to catch rapid changes, while glucose requires continuous monitoring over hours to days. Both systems show that controlling wave amplitude and damping is critical. Lowering peak systolic load helps prevent arterial stiffening and stroke. Limiting glucose peaks reduces irreversible metabolic harm, and lowers risks for multiple chronic diseases. Closing thought: by treating BP and glucose as waves rather than averages, we gain a clearer, systems-based perspective. Physics, especially wave theory, reveals why chronic diseases emerge from repeated oscillations, each leaving cumulative footprints. This approach bridges medicine with biophysics and shows why careful management of both fast BP pulses and slow glucose tides is essential for long-term health. Figure: the top panel shows fast, high-frequency blood pressure oscillations, while the bottom panel shows slow, low-frequency glucose waves, highlighting their contrasting rhythms and long-term effects. Disclaimer: this content is for educational reference only and not medical advice. No doctor-patient relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be edited or republished as your own.